a band start do a thing. Watch how everything rotating. Who not like it, stand up and pray. Never seen a girl walking up like this. Baseline singing like Santa Fe. Girl shelling it like this. So, jump on the ground, go jump on the ground. Jump on the ground, go jump on the ground. Jump on the ground, go jump on the ground. Jump on the ground, jump. Come up and stop halfway. Stop halfway. Stop halfway. Stop half. Come up and stop halfway. Stop halfway. Stop. Just a bad one like too good. Them can't mash the dance, but you could. Can't go on the head, but you could. Puffing up is a thing that you should. So, y'all getting on, never push back the thing more, man. Slow wine, climb up on the ladder. Look to what you want, do and matter. Bubble and whining, come back again. Y'all bumper got in hydraulic spring. Everybody get up and start do a thing. Watch how everything rotating. Who not like it, stand up and pray. Never seen a girl walking up like this. Baseline singing like Santa Fe. Girl shelling it like this. So, jump on the ground, go jump on the ground. Jump on the ground, go jump on the ground. Jump on the ground, go jump on the ground. Jump on the ground, jump. Come up and stop halfway. Stop halfway. Stop halfway. Stop halfway. Come up and stop halfway. Stop halfway. Stop. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, crank. So my girls don't roll in. Break on. Then the magnum sword in. Crank. So my body class walking. Break on. Then the magnum sword in. Girl think she bad, but you better than she. But none of the bad like me. Show them the grind finer than coffee. Never walk with dog, your bum fi catch free. What your bum big you get? Oh, show them the wine in it. In, out, round and around when I move all about. Girl at 6:30, pass your pop out. Girl, what you talking about? Crank. So my girls don't break on. Then the magnum sword in. Crank. So my body class break on. Yeah, break on something.
Try to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers. That man is not your maker, and that's why I'm gonna take you good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. You're a good girl. Can't let it get past me. You're far from plastic. Alright. Talking about getting blasted. I hate these blurred lines. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. But you're a good girl. The way you grab me, must wanna get nasty. Go ahead, get at me. What do we need dreams for? And you got them jeans on. What do we need steam for? You the hottest. I feel so lucky. You wanna hug me? What rhymes with hug me? Okay, now he was close. Try to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers. That man is not your maker, and that's why I'm gonna take you good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. You're a good girl. Can't let it get past me. You're far from plastic. Talking about getting blasted. These blurred lines. I know you want it. I hate them lies. I know you want it. I hate them lies. I know you want it. But you're a good girl. The way you
Hustle gang, homie.
must wanna get nasty.
Let go. They say, Rob.
Go ahead,
Let me holler at right quick.
Hey, one thing I ask you, let me be the one you bad that ass to. Go from Malibu to Paribu, yeah, I can have a bit, but she ain't bad at you. So hit me up when you pass through.
Hey, conscience.
Your ass too, swag on them even when you drag casual.
Hey, conscience.
Bearable. And
Hey, conscience. You know you're not afraid to go. Make I tell you this, me not afraid to go. Party life it no dead than alcohol, but in on me head push me up. Hey, conscience. You know you're not afraid to go. Make I tell you this, me not afraid to go. Party life it no dead than alcohol, but in on me head push me up. Drink Red Bull and me ready to go ride it like a car, push me up. I get the best mad push back, push back, push back. So naughty, girls get naughty. So naughty, all the hot girls down, all the hot girls down, and pretty kitty girl down. Tell them bring out the prime. Girls from north, south, east, and west, ready for the bashment and naughtiness. When the show them start in the middle of the fest, who win the contest? Which one of these girls walking up the best? Which one of these girls walking up the best? Which one of these girls walking up the best? Hot girls brought out in a bashment fest. Which one of these girls walking up the best? Which one of these girls walking up the best?
Go to the ground, to the ground, to the ground again.
Which one of these girls? One of the door, bashment galore. The girl them dropping a guy down low. Naughtiness down on the dance floor. Never see action like this before. Shorty she wiggle and shake up she hips, flexing the muscle and keeping the grip.
DJ
She's a nice and thick, but the way that she fit, you can tell that she fit. Darky bend over and 636. First time I see a white chick move flick. See the tall girl how she talk and she tick. Jump in the ear then she drop in a split. Which one of these girls walking up the best? Which one of these girls walking up the best? Which one of these girls walking up the best? Hot girls cut out in a fast mix fest. Which one of these girls walking up the best? Which one of these girls walking up the best? Which one of these girls walking up the best? Which one of these girls? Boy, bashment in town. Check out the gal them winding down. Watch out the gal them grinding down. Pick it up, gal, make bumper spin round and whoa, this a the go down remix. All of the gal show off your new tricks. Mr. Marshall alongside Lil Rick. Let me see you move your body like this. Hey, gadong, 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 gadong. Chuck it down, gadong, 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 gadong. Oh, don't stop down there. Come up, come up, come up, come up, right, come up, come up, right, come up. Chuck it down, come up, walk it down, come up, stick it down, come up. Hear this. How much of my jokes you think you can stomach? Wine man, you fall flat like a bummer. 2 milligram true, take care, you can't come up. Make up your mind before you get turn up. Whining skills, say that's my thing. Can handle the best, any style that you bring. Anyway, you go down, me right up on you. If it up, spin wrong, you go get that do. Let me ask you, girl, who taught you to wine like that? I never know you gotta wine like that. Who taught you to walk up like that? I never know you gotta walk like that. Girl, who taught you to wine like that? Who taught you to walk up like that? I never know you gotta wine like that. You ain't easy.
What is what I want you to do when you're done modeling your high heel shoe? I said this what I want you to do. Get dibby 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 dibby, sit down on it and break it off, break it off. Catch paddle it, pop it and touch it off. Make me humble, then I want you to drop it on the ground, drop it on the ground, drop it on the ground, girl, drop it on the ground again. Drop it on the ground, yeah. And make the bumper spin like up on a turntable, and let me watch it whole night like cable. Back off my kin if you know that you're able. You is a star, on first table. Brace for the wall if you're getting all stable. Brace don't fall, at the tower name Babel. Some gal talk, they living in a fable. Pop right down like Mabel. Brush them on, break it off, break it off. Catch paddle it, pop it and touch it off. Make me humble, then I want you to drop it on the ground, drop it on the ground, drop it on the ground, girl, drop it on the ground, drop it on the ground. That's what I want you to do, baby girl.
I wanna see you jump. I wanna see you wave. I wanna see you roll.
Girl, if you can wine, hold on by your man and give him the dagger ring. Hold on by your man and give him the good loving. Hold on by your man and give him the walk. Girl, if you can wine, hold on by your man and give him the dagger ring. Hold on by your man and give him the good loving. Hold on by your man and give him the walk. Let me tell you, I said send in the thing now. I let me crank up the thing, yo. Give me that thing, girl. I come to wind up your waistline. Give me that thing, cause I come to jam up the waistline. Give me that thing now. I want to damage your behind. Give me that thing, cause nobody have to know just go, girl. And if you can roll, bubble and stick, we like it. You look well good, your body well fit. We like it. And if you can bounce your bumper like so, we like it. Let me see you bend over, touch it
live for the horse and they got the head hot. Got the jacket round the house like he's father false.
Way you move your body, girl, you are a hottie. I just gotta let you know.
Come on, girl, keep your body rolling.
The way you shake your head, the sexy clothes you wear. I just wanna take
But this one very dirty. Watch check it now, last night a couple hours ago I bought this lady and she the one is so lush. She gorgeous from head to toe. Had to admit she be putting on a show, but I can't wait no time for you as a tear. Roll up my pant foot and walk, she gyrate and wait. Beat, I got her straight, little vodka, then I walk straight. I set the lane behind the bumper, look, I never but none, ever sweeter. Shake out my foot and then release it, and then I destroy that bumper. So I dress it, cause just hard to come break and when I done with that bump, beg a knee, paramedics look. Got lean to come to take pics, cover that with bisco, you clip it, stick a tire. Just hard to come break and when I done with that bump, beg a knee, paramedics look. Got lean to come to take pics, cover that with bisco, you clip it, skip, so I wine, grind, hurt your spine, had she ballin', fall ill like flying, come the way of the working was so divine. I jumped to each rhythm from the baseline, it was like words and up and nose that can't be defined, I tell you. And up and nose that can't be defined. Like a crush, like a break, finally realize she meant the mistake. All the jokes ain't easy, the jokes ain't fake. And for right now, look, my head bit, but she said, no one next one appear. Grab my hand and draw for my beard. Then I put back she here, and every span she here. I said I put back she here, and every span she here. Just hard to come freak and break. And when I down with that bump, you can need her. Let us go, got lean to come to get this. Stick a tire. Just hard to come freak and break. And when I down with that bump, you can need her. Let us go, got lean to come to get this.
To me,
go for the job in the place to start up. You know any back people got your crap, but all up in your space for a room to work up. Go when the TV's all the girls stack up, but wait. Girls bump for KK, foot in the ear, birds cranking, brace on the boat, stop for falling. Get your cup, brandy pouring now. Boots back girl in the bird bar. Hop on your knees now in the bird bar. Bubble like a down girl in the bird bar. Up on your man now in the bird bar. Boots back now in the bird bar. Bubble like a down now on the bird bar. Hop on your knees girl in the bird bar. Shake it like a down girl in the bird bar. Now don't get tight. Bird bar from the butt and the girls foot high. Bumpers to the ground as the men walk by. Hold on. Girls give me what? White to the ground now, bubble like a mat. Don't buy your life jacket, kill see what jut, stab, and jut, stab, why not jut, boots back girl in the bird bar. Hop on the ground now in the bird bar. Bubble like a down now in the bird bar. My girls in the bird bar, jut, stab in the bird bar. Shake it down girl in the bird bar. Bubble like a bad girl in the bird bar. My God, in the bird bar, flip.
But biggest, tell me man, what is the bird bath?
Alright, big man, go up on the jolly, back burst, front burst.
It's true.
East by the middle, by the real lane. Girls out there like Bercy for them. Girls get gather up. Men ain't want to know what to do. Men don't even know what to do. Too much girls to do now. It's true. That is pocket. East by the back in there now. By the cooler.
Right there.
By the life jacket. In that individual.
Right.
Six girls are fitting. By the bird cage. Yo. Bird bar. Tell something about the bird bar.
Like it.
Bird bar. Tell something about the bird bar. Boots back girl in the bird bar. Hop on the ground now in the bird bar. Bubble like a down now in the bird bar. My girls in the bird bar. Just a start in the bird bar. Shake it down girl in the bird bar. Bubble like a bad girl in the bird bar. My God, in the bird bar.
What up? Mixing music the way you like it.
98.1
From coast to coast, we play the most of what you want to hear. We are 98.1, The One.
This crop over, CBC is giving you a double delight. 2 ways to catch the big crop over events via streaming online or on MCTV's pay-per-view. Watch Pan Fusion, Pan Pandisand, Soca Royale, Pick of the Crop Finals or Grand Kadooment. For full details, log on to cbc.bb and book your favorite event. Special conditions apply. Now isn't that delightful? CBC, your link to the festival.
All roads lead to Soca Island for Soca Effect. On Sunday, July 12, BTI Car Park will be transformed for the greatest wet fed on earth, featuring the big band Soca Cartel, Lil Rick, King Bubba, Lead Pipe and Satis, iWeb, Biggie Irie, and a debut performance of Farmer Nappy and the Red Boys Band.
Cause inside this fed is my home.
Featuring Marvey and the Soca Goddess Imani, along with dancehall sensation Tony Mataron. VIP and general tickets available from Beach Band House, Lime Grove, Republic 21, CS Pharmacy, and Ticket Pal box offices. Soca Effect, the greatest wet fed
Every
on
Wednesday
earth.
and every Friday at 10:30 a.m. It's the Eddie Street and Half Forward with yours truly. Up on 98.1 The One. I'm going to tell you what we have in store from Eddie's Supermarket
Eddie's Soul Sale, Eddie's Feedy Poor, Edda's Boutique, and LC Variety. The Eddie's Ready Half Hour, Wednesdays and Fridays at 10:30 a.m. on 98.1, the one. Come on.
Lean burn engines are here, the hybrids are here, and the age of the driverless car is almost here. Be sure not to miss a breakthrough as you will hear it all on the Parking Batteries RPM Report on Wednesdays at 12:45 p.m. on 98.1 The One, with the good wishes of KG Enterprises, the Bell Estate St. Michael. Follow the trends and developments coming from the labs, the wind tunnels or the racetrack on the Parking Batteries RPM Report, Wednesday afternoons at 12:45, only on 98.1 The One.
Soca Central and Soca Fete are giving you a chance to win tickets to the greatest wet fete on earth. Stay locked to 98.1 The One. We'll play a few seconds of a Soca song, and the first person to call us and correctly guess the name of the song wins a ticket to Soca Fete at the BTI Car Park July 12th. 98.1 The One, your Soca Central this crop over.
Coming soon, CBC streaming crop over events. Pan Fusion, Soca Royale, and Pick of the Crop finals only a click away. CBC, your link to the festival.
98 The One, truly number one. Yeah. Ladies, sweet music pumping, society's listening. Everybody they tune into the big one. Yo, this is your boy Statement, and I keep it locked to 98.1 The One. Yeah. I'm not gonna play with your emotion.
98.1, The One. Challenge. 98.1, run the scene. 98.1, we running it. Popping off big tunes and done it. Everybody lock on and loving it. The whole of Barbados stand oh, that B is the best. 98.1 is the best. 98.1 is the best. All the radio stations can't test. Oh gosh, B is the best. 98.1 is the best. 98.1 is the best. Play hard truths correct. The whole public tell me that we are the one. Shutting down this whole nation. From 5 a.m. when you turn on straight to midnight, everybody lock on. They tell me that we are the one. Shutting down this whole nation. The one.bb, log on, pause B, it's the best station. Barbados stand oh, that B is the best. 98.1 is the best. 98.1 is the best. All the radio stations can't test. Oh gosh, this is Virtual, aka 13 Versi, ain't 13, 98.1 The One. Sure.
Hey, thanks a lot, Versatile, and thanks a lot to DJ Timeless holding it down. Good afternoon to you. DJ Cash here with you right up until 7 o'clock. It is Monday, so you know what's happening right now. We are live. This is Soca Central Live. Big shouts to everyone listening right now. Of course, you can go to the website, www.theone.bb. We are streaming audio and video. We're going to have a special guest on the inside. You will see who that person is very shortly. So tell your friends to tell your friends. Log on right now, www.theone.bb. The link is right there. As soon as you log on, you'll see it. And of course, this next hour brought to you the compliments of Mark's Auto Spares.
Visit Mark's Auto Spares today at any of their 3 locations. Salter St. Michael, number 2 Bel Air St. George, or number 2 Darriston Plaza, Spooners Hill, St. Michael. Great service, same super prices, and the same new quality parts. Remember to apply for their membership Advantage card online or in store and save on new auto parts. Visit their website www.marksautospares.com to find the exact part you want today. Mark's Auto Spares, number 2 Bel Air St. George, 437-9819. Number 2 Darriston Plaza, Spooners Hill, St. Michael, 425-9361. And Salter St. Michael, 228-6992. Parking is available.
Mark's Auto Spares is also located at 6 Road, St. Philip. Telephone 271-1297.
That's right. So big thanks to Marcel Spirits for making this here possible. Of course, this is how we're going to do it each and every Monday through the season. It is Soca Central Live right here on 98.1 The One. I got to say congrats to all those that made it through to the finals of the Sweet Soca and Party Monarch competitions. I tell you, if you missed the semifinals, you missed an incredible show. We had a great turnout. Big shouts to Bruce's Road Crew putting together a fabulous show. Big shouts to the NCF, Adja, and the entire team. I tell you, I was out a little later than I expected, but that's all good, man. 2 minutes after 3 o'clock, it is Soca Central Live.
in case you didn't know, the party starts right here.
It's crazy.
And we're going to do a review. We're going to look over some of the performances from last Friday and look forward to Bushy Park.
If you're looking for some fun, the DJ's playing tunes them one by one. Another fella with a gun. The vibe's so sweet and the medication. To my sweetness in my soul. I'm feeling high, this party feels so nice. I feel I'm going to lose control, 'cause I don't feel like sleeping. I feel like I need here all night, 'cause I don't feel like sleeping. I see it what the dance I like, but I don't feel like sleeping. Go ahead, I will be fine, and I don't feel like sleeping. I must enjoy this life of mine. This party's sweet. It's the party of the year. It's crazy. I tell my friends this is the place to be. If you're looking for some fun, the DJ's playing tunes them one by one. Another fella with a gun. The vibe's so sweet and the medication. To my sweetness in my soul. I'm feeling high, this party feels so nice. I feel I'm going to lose control, 'cause I don't feel like sleeping. I feel like I need here all night, 'cause I don't feel like sleeping. I see it what the dance I like, but I don't feel like sleeping. Go ahead, I will be fine, and I don't feel like sleeping. I must enjoy this life of mine. This party's sweet. Nobody looking for a vibe. It's sweet. This party, you feeling alright. It's sweet. Golden papas don't give a damn. It's sweet. Now I'm gonna take my time, soaking, enjoying this state of mind I'm living. Escape from reality, yeah. Let music take care of me. And when you wake up wondering why the stress it keep coming, don't forget you're still living. And so don't question why I'm here, getting on like I don't care. Watch me letting down my hair. So when I get on, you don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. Life is too short when I walk in strong. You don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. Party can't done when I easy out. You don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. Sweetness can't done. Make it tipsy now. You don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. So when life smoke me up and I need to pick me up, it's why I'm here again. I go make the most of it. I'm living. I don't have to take your shit. Friends buy drinks and drinks by friends. Enjoy it. But this party never ends. And you can break my mood tonight. Laugh at me, talk all you like, but I enjoying midnight. And didn't pay to come and fight. Come to make myself alright. You could join me, I don't bite. So when I get it on, you don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it, girl. Ooh, when I'm walking strong, you don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. Party can't done when we easy
when I walk in strong. You don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. Party heaven when I easy on. You don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. Sweetness gather.
I tell you what, we know how you like it. That's why we give it to you like this each and every day right here on 98.1 The One. 8 minutes after 3 o'clock inside Soca Central Live. Gotta welcome all those listening, all those viewing, especially those overseas right now. Chantal, good afternoon to you. Gotta shout out to everyone in Reading right now, my UK crew locked on. Remember, you can join them, you can join the action, you can see everything that's happening. Log on. It's as easy as logging on to www.theone.bb. Of course, while there, you can check out everything else on the website. Of course, we got entertainment news, we got the profiles of our favorite announcers, and so much more. All coming at you. Thanks to Mars Solar Spears for convenient locations around the island. So a big shout to Mark, shouts to all the staff locked on right now to 98.1. And remember, guys, it is coming the 26th of July. We're talking about the MQI 98.1, The One Soca Royale. You can be a part of the 98.1 Contact Blue Zone. That's our VIP area. $215 gets you your ticket to the venue, transportation to and from the venue. You get food, and we're talking real food, yeah? Snacks thing, proper food. Well, of course, you got snacks as well, yeah? Drinks throughout the day. We're gonna have giveaways, of course, a party inside there as well. So call right now, 4675462 to book your spot.
And you can break my mood tonight. Love at me talk all you like, but I enjoying midnight. And didn't pay to come and fight. Come to make myself alright. You could join me, I don't bite. So when I get it on, you don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it, girl. Ooh, when I walk in strong. You don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. Party heaven when it easy on. You don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. If you see me roll like a jumping into
No worries whatsoever, none whatsoever. I tell you what, not a private, not a corporal, lieutenant, sergeant. Nah, he is the general. He is in the building. Edwin Yearwood, how are you doing, sir?
Yo, what's up? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm fresh.
Is it?
Fresh like a daisy.
Like.
Fresh like early morning breakfast.
Hey. All right, that could work. I don't get any fresh or good days.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Cause I don't actually know what I think about it. I don't get it neither. Cause you out in the rain all day, all night.
Good
dear.
Fresh.
Yeah, fresh like morning breakfast.
Yeah,
let me go with that one.
Good morning
breakfast. Fresh like the first bath this morning. Yeah, let me go with that one.
For those that fresh this morning. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Some people can't say how it is. You say fresh like the first bath. It's like
Cashy dangerous. Cashy dangerous. Don't put me in that here. Cashy dangerous.
Listen, let me say congrats on making it through to the finals of the Sweet Soca.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And it's good to have you back in competition.
Thank you. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back amongst the troublemakers and things. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, but it's a lot of fun. So it's a nice feeling to be back. And it's a nice feeling to hear the comments and stuff from. I've not been anywhere that people didn't go out of their way to come to me. I remember some people going one direction and came back to me. "You sounding real good this year. I love your music," or whatever, you know. And that's a fantastic feeling.
Yeah. What is the significance of this year? This year, I feel like there's a bigger push, a harder push, and in doing so, it feels like a throwback to the groovy Edwin Yearwood Crossfire days, early Crossfire days.
Throughout the Caribbean, one of the things that I always called Crossfire was King of the Grooves.
Yeah.
It's almost like a tag. Outside of Barbados, I must quote. I say, it's almost like a tag outside wherever we go. When you land, people say, "The King of the Grooves here. This is the King of the Grooves here." Well, because we kind of affectionately known that way. And I was just thinking about it, and I said, I've been doing XYZ for a while. It's time to groove. It's time to groove. I felt it coming, and I said to myself, well, let me just do this, and we did it. And as usual, most things have a way of coming to the fore whenever the entire Crossfire core tend to have something to do with it. Tony Rebel Bailey was involved in these songs. He was involved in pushing me into the studio because he knew that I was burnt out mentally and everything. And he was instrumental in getting me up. He was this kind of person. He would call me, "General, I booked the studio for Thursday."
No question.
I asked you to book the studio, and I was like, "Make it Friday." He said, "No, Thursday, man. Thursday. We work with Thursday." I said, "All right." Thursday would come and I wouldn't go anymore. I would say, "Yeah, studio booked for Friday." So I had to go to the studio at some point in time. So I got to say enough respect to him. He's a real motivator, and he doesn't quit.
No, you say you were burnt. 20. Let me say almost 30 years. Is it almost 30 years of straight Crossfire?
Yeah.
You know, when you hit that wall, when you hit that period, I know you say Rebel and the Crossfire family were instrumental, but obviously it has to be that personal motivation as well. How hard was it to get back to that point?
It wasn't hard. For me, it was hard to come off of it, and I knew that I needed to come off of it. For many reasons, from health back down to just the energy and the passion. The passion wasn't there as it was before. I would lean on saying burnt out. I would lean on saying burnt out. The traveling, trying to balance traveling, trying to be there for family, trying to just live a life and be human is almost impossible to do these things without crashing at some point in time. And I believe that's what happened to me. The passion wasn't there as it was before, but I just stepped back and thought about it and recognized how many people I was really letting down. And not just the fans or supporters and stuff, but the members of Crossfire, like Tony Rebel Bailey, who always giving 150%. Keo Malners, them guys is giving 150%. Many times I would be traveling and Keo Mal would cover me, just take over and do certain things that he's not necessarily supposed to be doing, you know. And I could only say thanks to them, but it was a real wake-up call that, hey, you got the talent. Until you are gone, you should use the talent. So, hey, that's why I'm here.
Now, last year, something happened that I don't think anyone in their wildest dreams could ever foreseen ever happening. Edwin was in the semifinals
of
the Sweet Soca and Party Marner. and he wasn't in the finals.
That happens, but it happened for a good reason, and the reason would be that the song just was not a strong enough song for competition. It wasn't. When you're dealing with when you break it down and you go and look at the criteria, had I been in there, you should question the judges. You really should. Melody would have been a problem because it was more like a bashment kind of tune. You know, you can't get too much melody from it. I had a little bit, I would say I had like 30% melody, and I just said I would go and do what I could do because in my mind I had this entire presentation, because I'm that kind of person, I had this whole presentation for pole. Just like the year before, I had a whole presentation set up for Last Man Standing, because I had reached out and booked, tried to book Hulk Hogan and all kind of things to fly to Barbados and do some nonsense in a ring.
How are you talking about?
All right, then. That is how I think. I think like that. All right, I think like that.
So we got Hulk this year, huh?
I know about this year. You know, things a little tight. You know? No, but I can't sit down here and if you check it, I've been out of competition probably for one or the other reason for the last 3 years or so. Yeah. In terms of the sweet soca itself, there was a year that there was a little blunder and my song was left out. Then they judged it, but that would have been tough for me to go ahead with that.
Yeah.
And then the next year, Last Man Standing was out by 1 BPM, I think. That's the rules. You gotta go by the rules, you know. So the next year, I just didn't make it. I got to the semifinals and I was soundly beaten. In my opinion, I was soundly beaten. I was poor to the standards that I hold myself to. I was poor, but I had this vision for the song, and I was saying, if I can squeak in here, even if I can last, if I can squeak in here, I can get some trouble. It just didn't
so
work
even though you knew that it probably wasn't up to scratch, you still say, you know.
Listen, you can't get away without being bold. Yeah. You can't get away without stepping forward.
So you step back and say, you know, it's Edwin.
I didn't say it like that.
It's Edwin. I can make this shit happen.
I didn't say it like that. What I said was, I have an idea and I have a plan for this, and I'm gonna go forward because if I can get in, I'm gonna just bring the place alive.
General trouble.
Yeah, that's the right way to put it. I can just get some trouble. That's the right way to put it. But it wasn't to be. This year, I went down there and did my thing, and when I got on the plane, I got the news then that I was in the final. So just went do what I had to do.
So you left the
yes,
and went straight to the airport.
Yep.
That is the life, boy.
Yep.
I tell you.
Yep.
And while your song Party of the Year was ridiculous on stage, cause I mean that to see the no, I'm gonna skip past the first part of that performance.
Okay.
I can skip past unless you want.
It's all up to you. Don't matter to me.
How a man will a whole song in competition though?
But let me put it this way: if you go to a party and you enjoy yourself, you're a DJ. If a tune come down, you don't pull it up.
Not if I competed with it.
No. That one of the things you heard me say is forget about the judges.
Well,
forget about competition.
That is true.
To me, it needed some spice for the night. Everybody was so stiff and competing. I didn't want to be stiff. And I said to myself, I'm the last person in this competition. Well, I thought I was.
Yeah.
In this competition at this point in time. So, from being in places like Trinidad, that's what we do. I remember Crossfire coming on stage last, like 5 o'clock in the morning after everybody mash up. Marshall, Square One, everybody lagging wrong, and they're hinting to the one another. Let me see if Crossfire can move them. No, you know, I remember it clearly. I remember Blood coming up to me and shaking my hand. I remember Marshall coming up to me and shaking my hand when we finished. Because we used to eventually call it was the graveyard shift. I would get on stage and say, "Listen, this is the graveyard shift to give you, but you know what? We gonna raise the dead." And we just started the party fresh, and it was like goosebumps because we would start, and the crowd that was leaving turn back. I would never forget. Blood said, I was walking, I see people passing me, getting back. I was like, "There's another fact." Yeah, so you know that's how I see it. I see it as I come to entertain. Yes, it was competition. I tried to be as careful as possible, but at some point in time, I wanted people to see that we came to entertain as well. You know, we didn't just come to score some points. And luckily for me, it worked out because, you know, I had some kinks and stuff going on. So luckily for me, it worked out, you know. So hopefully I will go forward and put my best foot forward. And I'm not one of those people that just come in and say, I can go and try a thing. when I come in competition, I come to win. If I get beat, so be it. But I want to win. I am not saying that I'm going to win or that I can even come close to winning, but my effort will be towards winning.
But you know, this is the one that you need or your mantle.
Well, not need.
Come on,
not need, but anybody, not need, but anybody,
see.
not need, but anybody that want to be anybody in soca music and got everything else on that.
Because you
trophy
do
stand.
have everything else.
You keep saying something missing here. You're passing your trophy case all the time and looking back and stoops and you're going along. A whole year and looking back and stoops in again. Jeez, don't you're going along again.
So tell me, you got a spot on your mantle just say waiting for that trophy?
I ain't got no spot. I ain't got no spot because I don't have my trophies. My kids just carry my trophies all the time. Oh. So I don't have my trophies, but in my mind, I would love one. I would love one.
I tell you, man, we got so much, but we can throw it back to years ago. We can talk about them touring days and everything.
All right, then.
Of course, we got you unplugged this week as well.
I tell you, I listen. That's gonna be awesome. The beauty about unplugged. Do you think I can come back? We can come back.
We can come back.
Yeah, we can come back.
We can get a little saying too. We can get him a little saying. General Trouble is on the inside. 27 minutes after 3 o'clock. Soca Central live. We got Edwin Yearwood on the inside.
Oh gosh, I'm say, no fretting up about me here, I'm flexing. I'm say, no frowning up on me here, it's wearing. Whoa. Every day, them a grind me down, but I just don't have any fun. All me want is the music all night long. Till the party done. Play the music, big and strong. 'Cause I just don't have any fun. From the
But I tell you, when you talk about classics, right? When you talk about songs that will never, ever, ever die. When you talk about songs, and every DJ knows this here. When you drop this here,
I'm glad you say it. I'm glad you say every DJ.
Every DJ.
I can tell you why I'm glad you say every DJ. I can show you a whole host of email from DJs around the world, right? Like sometimes I always thought that it was like a chorus. The men will literally say, "Thank you so much for this tune," because you see me, when I'm in a fete or when I'm someplace and nothing ain't happening, I just pull out this one and the dance floor is just ram up.
That is a go-to song.
Over and over.
It is a go-to song.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I was able to write a go-to song. That's cool.
And that was 20 years ago.
That was a long time ago. What's your problem?
That was 20 years.
This is a while ago.
B. No. I got to big up my cousin Robert because I borrowed that CD from him 20 years ago.
Listen, that was another thing about Crossfire. I mean, a lot of people, Crossfire, we never used to walk about and brag about what we achieved, but that was one thing. In those days, it was called CDs.
Yeah.
And for any group to sell CDs at 100,000 units independently, when I say independently, I mean you're pushing your own thing. It was unheard of. That we got a gold CD in Canada, and nobody didn't do that yet. No, it's soca music, nobody didn't do that yet. And I really respect the men for hanging in there. I always gotta give the men props for that. I respect the men for hanging in there and fighting the good fight. That is the one CD that I know that repeatedly people will come up to me and say, "Listen, I gotta buy another CD because I buy a CD and I rest it down in my house and I can't find it anymore."
Yeah.
That was different.
Yeah,
for real. So.
That's it. I mean, like for me, and again, thanks, Robert. But I still had I had one that was in the plastic, and I was keeping that one in plastic and using his. But somebody apparently had the idea, well, she got this in plastic, so he didn't want to use it, and took it. So that's why poor Robert can't get back his CD yet.
That's how it is going.
That's it. But let's take it back to the days when you Crossfire Square One ecstatic. I remember vividly there was this concert down by Spring Garden Festival Village or something like that there. It was around Conga Line time. And you had to wear your colours to represent which band you're repping and stuff like that there.
Wow, that was wild.
Yeah. But I will remember because that was around time when I was allowed to leave the house. So you remember your first few big concerts when that's around that time that your mother like you say you stay a little late. When I told her I was coming home around 1 o'clock and when I done the fat around 5 o'clock or something. So them sort of facts.
Every fall everyone left.
I didn't even know what time I was finishing. I just tell she, yeah, mommy, you get home about 1 o'clock or something.
You can't be serious. You tell you when you came home 1 o'clock from a Soca fete that Crossfire.
But the thing is, I don't think you believe me. But I say, all right, go away, business. But yeah, you miss those days when you have all the bands because obviously, especially in Barbados, you don't really have the band environment.
It's missing. Yeah. I would say that it's missing. I would say that the party goers now, the new party goers that now get out of school and stuff, they're missing a serious part of a great time because them days wasn't a good time. That was a great time because when Square One touched stage, Square One on stage for 10 minutes, and when Crossfire touched stage, them on stage for 10 minutes. And when Marshall and started stage, them on stage for 10 minutes, and people drenched with sweat. There were very few. Anybody that you saw that wasn't sweaty, you had a feeling that they had just gotten to the venue.
Probably.
Yeah, they had just gotten to the venue, or there was somewhere getting horn or something and couldn't deal with it. Something like that. It was just not the norm to walk. People used to be looking at you like if you was an alien, if you were sweating. You're like, it was that kind of thing, So it was a different atmosphere, but it was someplace, if you people know could imagine, where you still have literally a gathering of about 10 to 15,000 people at any given point in time down that side. That was awesome, man. That still give me goosebumps thinking about it, for real. That was big in it, most things, and it was not a major production that this body put on or that body put on. It was just Festival Village. You just go in Festival Village and do your dog.
It's true.
It's simple so.
Yeah, I mean, there's no shortage of young musicians out there.
No, none. And trust me, fantastic musicians too.
I mean, gotta give big kudos to the two backing bands from Friday night.
Correct.
the unit and the others that joined them there.
Correct. Fantastic musicians,
the Sweet Soca, and then of course we had the Energy Band, and then the others that joined them.
Fantastic musicians. Fantastic musicians.
And that's one of the comments. I mean, in addition to people talking about performances, right? They talked about the band on point band, so nice, you know.
I know you're talking about the band. I want to inject there quick. I gotta give props to Kurt Brown. I can tell you why. I remember hearing Kurt Brown early in the season, and I gave a call, and I don't listen or I don't check performers when there's competition. But for some reason, I decided I get out in my car and sit down and listen to Kurt. And I gotta say, Kurt, hats off, boy. You put it down. In my opinion, you put it down. It was on. Respect for real, respect. I didn't see, but I could hear. And I know what I heard early, and I know what I heard then. That's fantastic. It was fantastic, awesome. So yeah, we could get back now.
Yeah.
After the plugs and things. Yeah, we was talking about the band, the days of dark.
And I know what he said though.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good.
But yeah, it's good. But yeah, I mean, so what's stopping? I mean, well, I know things tight, and a promoter is more likely to pay a DJ than a band. But I mean, do you think that we have the atmosphere now, the vibe is right to bring out, for there to be those bands? Because I mean, I know there are a lot of guys that get together, they get in studios and do some stuff, you know. The friends will get together and do whatever. But I mean, in terms of that unit, that one unit, you know.
The difference is that because in our time, well, I shouldn't say in our time because nothing wrong, we ain't gone over. But back then, there really wasn't room for a Crossfire or a Square One or a Spice and Company either. We had to create that. We had to create it. So anybody who thinking that you could just sound good and walk in front of a crowd and magic can just happen, it doesn't happen that way. We had so many trials and errors and trials and tribulations to go through. I remember because Square One was on the scene before we were, and I remember Square One on tour with Gabby and Grainer. They had a gig in Switzerland, and they had this thing going on at East Coast, and that was the first appearance that we would have had as a soca band. And we were covering for them, and I remember walking through the audience, going to the stage, and people saying, "Cross who? Cross who? When a bad try and play sign, or we gonna be fired here for true?" Like anything, you know, pure stress from early, you know. It's nothing is just given, and that is the sad thing about entertainment today. People feel that you should just walk in and win everything, or you should just walk in and this should just magically happen. But a lot of hard work had to go into it. There are many songs. I remember my uncle calling me the advert man. I remember we had a song named Hold Tight, one of Crossfire's first releases, and the only time you used to hear is when we in Calendar talking on an ad. Some ad for some shoe place years ago. My uncle always said, the ad man on. You know, so you had to go through these things. A lot of people feel that Crossfire or Square One and those guys just one day wake up and suddenly the DJs start to play the
overnight
music.
sensations.
Yeah, it never happened like that. I remember there was a music festival in Barbados called the After Dark Music Festival, and we Crossfire, we didn't have many gigs. We rehearsed for like 5 months for this gig. 5 months. I was singing Barrington Levy tunes. Live your life, you love the life you live. We didn't mash up in there. We looking to mash up in there. And it was our turn. We waited there. We had to get there for like 3 hours before. So we waited there. It was then our turn to go on. And we got on stage. And we fussy, we nervous, this nervous energy. Men set up and ready to go. And then you hear this voice came over the microphone. Crossfire, you need to get down. Such and such band is going on now. And we like, but as we slot, you will get down or we will remove you.
What?
And we didn't play.
Wow.
After all our rehearsal. It was
after 5
heartbreaking.
months
Yeah. I would have preferred my girl horn me, Dre. I would have preferred get horned than get that happen. You know, but I'm just saying it to say, don't think that we just woke up one day and everything just sensationally appeared and happened. It didn't go like that. We made a conscious decision, actually. All the members of Crossfire, the owners of Crossfire, we made a conscious decision with Phil Phillips that we would leave our day jobs that was paying us fairly decent and try to do this thing. And we weren't getting paid yet. We said, you know what? The only way this is going to happen is if we put 24 hours in it. And the only way to do that was to not have a day job. So we decided that our career would be music. And hit or miss, this is what we can do. And it was a bold statement, but we did it. We used to find some money and rent some houses and stay in those houses with the rules. The rules would be no eating at a certain time, no women, all those things. It was like a camp.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, seriously, kid you not.
So in the Crossfire camp, with all them fellas,
you were not allowed.
With you included,
you were not allowed women in camp. You were not allowed women. You couldn't bring nobody.
Man, listen to me.
Kid you not.
You recognize, right?
Listen, anytime that
there
you brought...
are thousands of people listening around the world.
But listen,
look at that camera and tell them
Okay, but I can tell you can check with any member of Crossfire from those days and you would know that is what was written up.
Wow.
No women allowed. If you're late, if you're caught with women or you're late or anything like that, it was serious fines and you was barely making money at the time. So you couldn't afford a fine.
Wow.
You could not afford a fine. But it was all an effort to get that discipline and that passion and get that unit together. And basically that's what happened. It didn't just happen overnight. It wasn't no magic. And like somebody did wake up one morning and say, I want to play bass and I want to play keyboards. Let me try to get Crossfire. It was a group of guys just decided, I love soca real bad and the boy ain't really playing soca. How should we play it? Let me represent it. And that's what we did. And it just eventually started to just happen.
Everyone left their day job.
Everybody.
What was your day job?
I was working at Star Discount as
for the younger listeners, Star Discount was a store.
It was a store.
You know, Richmond Park.
So when I wasn't filling shelves or in charge of the electronics or the repairs I was like the go-to guy, the handyman. They taught me everything about the place. I was a salesman. I was a cashier. I was everything at Star Discount. I was besides the van driver. It took me a long time to learn how to drive a truck. But outside of that, I was doing everything: repairs. Anybody microwave breakdown to bring it in, deal with the case, everything. I was doing everything, and I loved my job because that was a fantastic family atmosphere. So it was probably easier for me to leave than the other guys. The other guys were in fairly decent positions. Some were supervisors this place, managers that place, you know. So it was a time where it was a lot of sacrifice. People had kids at that time and families to take care of, and they just decided, you know what, I want in. And what used to happen is that they were at some point in time, we never saw home. We were in Barbados and never saw home for a little while because you would leave a gig and go back to the apartment or the house.
To the camp.
Yeah, that was actually what it was. You go back to the camp and then you leave that camp again. I remember we had some gigs where we perform 10 o'clock, then we perform at 12 o'clock, then we had another gig we perform at 1 o'clock. And there was this, people feel it no start, but there was this breakfast party. Breakfast parties is no start here, and we couldn't go home in bed. We had to go at a supermarket and buy some roll on.
Man,
I tell you the truth, buy some roll on and splash here and splash there and hit the stage. Yep, no sleep. We didn't sleep for like 3 days. So people don't understand. People think that it was an overnight thing. It was never an overnight thing. Real hard work get put into this thing. Real hard work. Man. I think that Crossfire deserves the 25 years plus that they've been there, and they deserve the respect. They deserve some serious respect. To keep a band together for so long through the kind of climate that soca music faces in the world is not easy.
Well, you can talk without global soca climate coming out.
Yeah,
we got the general on the inside. You understand what happened? This is a living legend.
I get called out already. Jeez, I like that man. Living legend. It got me sound like somebody.
Like you ain't heard that already.
I don't know that.
Seriously, man. Yeah, all right, man. Alrighty, Edwin's on the inside. It is Soca Central Live, and we gotta thank Mars Auto Spares for making it possible.
Visit Mars Auto Spares today at any of their 3 locations: Salter St. Michael, number 2 Bel Air St. George, or number 2 Darriston Plaza, Spooners Hill, St. Michael. Great service, same super prices, and the same new quality parts. Remember to apply for their membership Advantage card online or in store and save on new auto parts. Visit their website www.marksautospares.com to find the exact part you want today. Marks Auto Spares, number 2 Bel Air St. George, 437-9819. Number 2 Darriston Plaza, Spooners Hill, St. Michael, 425-9361. And Salter St. Michael, 228-6992. Parking is available.
Mark's Auto Spares is also located at 6 Road, St. Philip. Telephone 271-1297.
Yes, man. Watch it. News flash time, listen, news flash time.
We're gonna play a game in here today.
How many minutes?
As I play the song, you sing the song.
What's up?
Good afternoon to you. The General's on the inside. Edwin here with his Soca Central Live with the compliments of Mars Auto Spares.
We can't stop this jam.
I can jog your memory a little bit.
Hey.
Mine too.
Don't worry, I will sing back up. Outside. After you.
Oh, I suppose you're singing now?
Yeah, man.
All right, coming up now. We have a mission. Cause we have a mission. A serious mission. It's time now you feel the vibes of it. Huh. It's time now you feel the ultimate. Soca soldiers prepare to mash down the. And what next? A good solid wine is the weapon. Instruction time. On your matey, race a wiry, drop the bumpsy, stop. On your matey, race a wiry, from the bumpsy, stop. Hey.
Okay.
Lost. No, I give myself some props for remembering so much. She's all right.
No, we jog the memory a little bit.
Oh gosh, you can't spend me to sing now.
Wait. You know, right? This song is. let me. But you know, you play this song, right? And everybody gets the first part. You know?
And then it starts to fade out. I'm in a party mood. Man, I behaving rude.
you ain't gonna do that there, right? Let me see. It's your song. You should know a little more. But I mean, this song is infamous for that there, though.
Right,
you know, you play this song.
No, just saying, everywhere we go, I be laughing all the time.
Let's see if everyone remember all the words. At least the first part.
The first part, we go. I'm in a party mood, man, I behaving rude. No party on me mind, man, I no wasting time. It coming from the pace, hot bodies round the place. Sweat heavy on me, bro, but that can't stop me now. Oh, what me say? Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I get you.
All right.
She's on break. Jeez, boy. Catalog, boy. Come. The road is mine. Tang, tang, tang. The road is mine. Tang, tang, tang. The road is mine. Tang, tang, tang. The road is mine. We hook up on the highway with food and plenty drink. We start. Oh gosh, boy, forget this word. Music, no time to think. And when we start to rumble, it's rumble all the way. We ain't fighting nobody. We welcome you. Haiti style, say. Drink your drink, hold your gal. Drink your drink, hold your gal. Drink your drink. Wind your bumper. Drink your drink. Yeah.
All right, so I got two questions related to this here, though. The first one relates to the dance.
The dance.
Whose idea was the dance?
The dance was it was my idea, but it started out from spontaneity. I'd rather not say.
Oh, it's one of them stories that you can't talk about on the radio.
Well, you could probably talk about it on the radio. What we were doing, we created.
Wait. I need my job.
No, it wasn't anything.
Okay.
We started out. It was at a cable and wireless fete down where they are now. I don't remember. Windsor Lodge, right? They used to hold fetes in the yard, and we were playing there, and we dropped this song, and I said, this song need a dance. Let me do some foolishness. So I was like, I know y'all don't understand what Soca say is. I explained to them what it really means. So I said, let me do a dance for it. And they started going from side to side with tongues out, and girls were screaming out. So I was like, well, this look good, but if we could leave out the tongue wagging, then everything would be cool. And it went from there. Just took off.
Wow. It's amazing.
We didn't tell up to now. We didn't really tell nobody do this dance. We just decided we can go with this. We start to sway to it and thing, and we decided to put it in the video, and it just went from there.
Wow. Now, and this song introduced Kiamal to the world.
Yeah, that was a story in itself. Kiamal had joined the band, and I was in the studio with this song, and I was feeling this vibe for this song for a long time. I remember the whole idea. Sac Passe was in Antigua with Rupi. We had flown in from New York to do a show in Antigua, and we had a little downtime, so we decided to go down into town and buy some souvenir or whatever. So while we in town, we heard this old lady in the market, this vendor, Sac Passe. He look at me, what's that she said? What is that she said? And we went over to what's that you said? She said, Sac Passe. So we asked, what do I mean? She said, well, it's how we say what's up or how you doing, hello. This is a greeting. And we look at one another, and I started smiling, he started smiling. I said to him, I give you 2 years to write it. If you don't write it, I can write it. And I never heard anything from him since then. And as I was in New York vibes in this ting 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 from Trevor, who was in the band then. And I was like, yo, something could do with this. I just didn't know what to do with it, and the phrase passage just came, and I said, yeah, I can write about this here. So I wrote it. We came in the studio, and it was about 1 a.m. because people don't understand. We used to do studio from like 6 till the next day. We don't even know when it turned day sometimes. It's just be vibes in. So we were in the studio, and when I finished putting on the 2 verses, I said to the guys, "Look, Kemal is. Kemal home sleeping. Look, Kemal sleeping." I call him. I said, "Listen, man, we got a tune here, man. I want you to sing a verse. Come down and sing a verse, man." He said, "You want me to sing a verse?" Because Kemal was a big Crossfire fan then. Me? You want me? You sure you want me to sing a verse?
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah, so he get on the road, he sing the verse, and it came down cool. We do, I said, sing some other parts, so like we just interchange and that kind of thing. And it just worked out. It was a cool chemistry. And when I won the road march, the little man crying, nearly dead. Wow. we had to drop in home and they announced it. And the winners of the road march this year, Crossfire sat past the man started crying like if he win a Grammy. That was good fun.
I mean, seeing the direction that the music was going BPM wise, but 125 back in the day was fine. So we got director and grinder and Gabby and them ain't saying 125. Well, that was fast back then.
True. Very true.
But in that year, 125 ain't saying nothing.
As I told you, I know where you're getting at. As I told you, I don't think you can get anywhere really in life if you don't decide to be bold. It's like you would never be in here if you didn't decide, I need some confidence and I need to go after this, being this announcer, because people just got this introvert thing that takes over them. Anyway, we thought, you know what this song is different and we want this song. So I decided I'm not entering any fast songs, I'm not doing anything, this is going to be the song. And we boldly stated to ourselves, if this is going to do anything and do something at this tempo, we can just try to change this whole thing. And it happened. We won the Road March with the slowest song ever at that time. It was real cool.
Yeah. We are often influenced by outside things. Was it a situation where you saw what was perhaps happening in other markets? Because I think, did Shadow have a slower song around that time, did it? I'm not sure.
Know.
But yeah, was
it's
it
possible,
Yeah.
What song?
Was it something that you said? Right,
no. It wasn't. As I said, we were in New York in an apartment, and we were just chilling. And the guy who was doing the drum machine for us, he was messing around with some rhythms, because he builds rhythms. And this one was just there popping up at me, ting 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 ting, same exact tempo and everything. So I just felt it, and we wrote a song on it. So it wasn't a scenario where we say, let me plan to do, or let me mimic this person right now. And that's one of the things about Crossfire. We never used to mimic anybody or
the Crossfire sound was the Crossfire sound.
Yeah. We were really lucky to have a group of entertainers or a group of musicians who would come together and bring their own feel, and it just combined to a point where the musical integration was so complete, if you will. It just you could close your eyes and know a Crossfire song was coming sometimes before you sing. It was just cool.
Now you've had a few changes to the lineup through the years.
Always.
Yeah. But coming back to Kemal. Kemal's been there since 2000.
He's been there probably 12 years now, or a little bit more. He's been there for a while. Yeah. He was a youngster. He ain't a youngster no more. But this was a youngster who was... in those days, you could not walk around and find many youngsters as passionate as he was. The man was singing in hotels and stuff and getting on in front tours that was the way that was forbidden in those days. You're supposed to get on like that in front tourists. The man was being real Africanized. The man was getting on. And we just thought that was, wow, you see this youngster here? Well, Tony Bailey saw him, and Tony Bailey thought that he would be a good addition to the band. And he came in. I had the unfortunate task of doing the audition to hear if he could sing harmonies and stuff, because that's one of the strengths of Crossfire. We don't just bring you in because you might be dancing good or whatever. We want that you can actually sing and hold some harmonies. We've had a few hit and misses, but generally speaking, it was almost a tradition to bring in people who could sing harmonies, who could hold it down. And the little man came in and did his thing fantastic, and it was a no-brainer after that. It was a no-brainer after that. We just said, welcome to the band, and that was it.
Welcome to the band.
And that's where that came from too.
But and here you're walking it too.
All right, then.
I don't know. Do you feel pressured to keep up with KML?
Nah,
Not even a little.
Not even a little.
Can you see?
First of all, you need to admit that you can't keep up with him. First of all, you need to see that. You need to see that for what it is. You need to see that for what it is. This was a young, extra energetic person. As young and energetic as I was back then, I was nowhere near that standard. That man cruel. You gotta give props for that. You can't get away from that. But no, I always, if there's one thing about me, they had so many people coming in and out of the band. One time they had muscles in the band. And I was extremely skinny and looked real bad. And the women used to want to check me no more. But I always had that blessing of a voice. And it stood the test of time. I remember my school teacher always telling me, you need to find work because your voice can crack. And I was looking for the day, you're almost anticipating, my voice can crack, shoot, what are you going to do? But it never happened. I was born to do this. And nobody can take that away from me. I'm probably the only person that can take that away from myself. So when I hit stage, I don't think about who beside me doing what and who in the crowd, because the whole idea for me, I was always a team player. And the whole idea for me is once Crossfire could woo the crowd, I don't care. If it was Kiomal, I don't care. If it was Rebel, I don't care who it is. Once we could woo that crowd, I good to go. And that worked for us. One of the things about Crossfire that made us last throughout the years was there was never really a level of a heavy level of jealousy here or there. Everybody wanted to see each other do well. And that's what happened. So kudos to the guys.
I tell you, man. All right, we got 2 minutes away from 4 o'clock. We are doing this here with the compliments of Mark's Auto Spears. No, the one. Oh, almost up, but Edwin ain't going anywhere. He's short that. I can pull a 20 Betty. You're going anywhere. I ain't asking a question. I tell you, you're going anywhere.
I'm good with that.
Big thanks to Mark's Auto Spears, of course. We do this here every Monday right here on 98.1 The One.
Visit Mark's Auto Spears today at any of their 3 locations. Salter St. Michael, number 2 Bel Air St. George, or number 2 Darriston Plaza, Spooners Hill, St. Michael. Great service, same super prices, and the same new quality parts. Remember to apply for their membership Advantage card online or in store and save on new auto parts. Visit their website www.marksautospears.com to find the exact part you want today. Mark's Auto Spears, number 2 Bel Air St. George, 437-9819. Number 2 Darriston Plaza, Spooners Hill, St. Michael, 425-9361. And Salter St. Michael, 228-6992. Parking is available.
Mark's Auto Spears is also located at 6 Road, St. Philip. Telephone 271-1297.
I know this is Soca Central. Hold on, don't switch your dial yet. Hold on, there's a reason. There's a method to my madness. All right, we got the General Edwin Yerd on the inside, and let me just back this up a little bit. He is going to be doing something called San Sea and Soca this Wednesday at Wisers.
Yeah, that's correct.
And he's going to be unplugged. Now, he probably won't. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. But he ain't here, and I can make you do this here. Now, when you unplug, you tend to do some different things. So I just randomly asked Edwin, all right, give me a reggae song you like. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if he might do this one on Wednesday. And if he does, good for him and good for the listeners. But just in case you don't, do it now.
Put me in there.
Right now. Go.
There are lots of signs in life, some that we may not like. You could be living this minute, the next minute you're gone away. Hold up your hands, my brothers. Be conscious, my sisters. And by your works you shall surely be paid. So never try to diss the man with the anger, the one who's got the title, the one who sits high and looks down low. I done.
He ran out. It's all right. And just in case, I might ask you to sing this one here too.
Jeez, don't worry.
Don't worry, I can help you with this one.
Let me go. Sing Cassie.
It's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter, so they think a better road. Me say, who feels it knows. Ooh, Lord, help me sustain these blows.
I can pull another semi-finals. Pull up!
That's all right. That's good. That's all good. All right, wait.
Yeah, we having too much fun in here. We having too much fun in here.
Soca Central, but listen though. So we in semi-finals again though. We're in the finals again. We're back to competition.
Yeah.
Do you think you will see yourself going back into Pickety Crop?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I never ruled that out. I would have been even trying this year, but to me, Pickety Crop is something that you have to be totally prepared for. The difference between Pickety Crop and Party Monarch or Sweet Soca is that that's one song. Whereas Pickety Crop, you have to bring two songs and you have to bring two different mentalities, two different preparations.
And not pulling up.
Nothing like that. I mean, I'm one person that probably would risk to pull up.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, you have to be really prepared for that. And I don't think mentally that I was prepared for that. I've written songs. Every year I write songs. But I think that I owe it to the people that when I do come with something like that I really come and don't come 50% or 60%. I come 160%. So that would be it for me. But I wouldn't rule it out at all. I will never rule that out. I will always be a part of that as long as you can expect me at some point in time to be a part of it as long as there's breath.
But we don't know when.
But you're
going to keep at the Party Monarch and Sweet Soca in the meantime?
I don't know. I don't know. I always listen to advice and listen to what these supporters are saying. You know, I don't know. We will see.
What are those supporters saying? What are they saying to you, Edwin?
Edwin, you gotta come back, man. Edwin, you gotta blah 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 blah. You know, but.
And I believe you should listen to them.
We will see. But it's fun. I always say, like I was in St. Vincent the other day, and I was telling them that the competition is a necessary thing. It's what brings the people together. It brings people together. You can find people that don't like an artist standing up beside another group of people that don't like their artist, and everybody just having a good time. Nobody looking to fight or anything like that, and that's fantastic.
Interesting point you said. So you need the competition. You think we not you?
Not me.
Not you.
I think the festival. I think the competition is a part of the festival. I think it is important to the festival. I believe so. I believe it brings a different side of people out. People in Barbados love competition and they love winners. They love to see people do well, even if they beat them up later on. They love to see people doing well. And I think it lends itself to the whole festival and the broad appeal of the festival because although you can't go on a stage in Minneapolis and say, ladies and gentlemen, the Triple Crown winner, or ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 Road March King, so-and-so, and have any appeal at all, the whole point of view is that you accomplish something to a point, you know, and when you win a title in Barbados, as much as we keep noise, winning the Road March to me is almost like equivalent to having the #1 song in America because this is the voice of your people speaking that said you are the Pickety Crop or the Tune of the Crop winner because we want you to be the Tune of the Crop winner, you know, and not because it was forced down your throat or whatever, you know, and that speaks a lot for me, so it means a lot to me. So I can only imagine.
But the Tune in the Crop is that's different. It's
different. It's different. Completely different.
That's not part
it's completely different. But what I'm saying is these titles mean nothing outside of Barbados, but in Barbados for me as a Barbadian, for anybody else. When you look up at your trophy cabinet and you pass and remember that you did this or did that, it feels good. It has to feel good.
Are you trying to get 8?
No, I actually never thought about that. That's an interesting thing. No, seriously. No, I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you the truth.
Really?
I never thought about that. I don't even know how many I won. I could tell you I was in St. Vincent.
Anybody know titles? How many Road Marches I got? I know Kimberly knows.
I don't know, and it's not being modest or anything like that. It's not being modest or anything like that. I was in St. Vincent, and I remember speaking to the record holder down there with 8 Party Monarchs, or what they call Soca Monarch. Fireman
Hooper.
And he's a fantastic individual. You know, he was boasting and bragging to me about his diplomatic passport and stuff. And I did vex and jealous. I did cruel. But when you sit down and speak to him, you know, he's extremely passionate about what he does. I think I always saw it sort of like the Michael Jordan thing. If I am not up for it, it doesn't make sense coming halfway. I want to come full because I want to do damage. And I remember I stayed out of competition for like 3 years and then came back and went again. You know, so I don't believe it's that I would ever rule it fully out.
I know you take drive it in for that fella, you know. I know. Is it?
A long time ago, man.
That's 2011. Ain't that long ago? It's so etched in my mind. No, actually, no. Not 11. 2012.
Woo, that long, boy.
No, No, sorry, saying 12. No, sorry, 2010, man. Yeah.
As I said, woo, that long, boy.
That long, boy.
That long thing.
It's true. Look. Aim for that fella there. I don't like it so much. But it's cool.
You were wrong for a while, though.
Boss, you really don't want to do your pot and kettle thing. You take it easy.
I can handle it, man.
You telling me?
I can handle it. I got a gray hair to show.
I see. But so just do it until you think.
The passion. For me, it's all about passion, and there's the burning passion to create music to represent Barbados, and more so than competition. And it was like that from the time I was a little boy, watching Adrian.
Say Adrian Clark.
No, not Adrian Clark. It was not even a music. Adrian Hall, like, used to play football for Barbados, and watching Notre Dame guys that used to play football, Lalu Gridge, them kind of guys. I always used to want this opportunity to wear blue, yellow, and black and represent Barbados. It just didn't pan out that way, but when I sit down and think about it, I represented my country, and it's all I really wanted to do. I wanted to be one of the people representing the nation, repping. Yeah, this is Barbados. When I got thought for me, this is what we're bringing. And we've been able to do that for a long time. And we just got back from the Virgin Islands, and I could tell you there's some songs that from this year up over belong to Crossfire already slamming out there. Is a real proud feeling to know that it's still fresh for people out there, and people still enjoying the Crossfire vibe. We just come from mashing up. I years ago, you would never hear me come in the studio and say, we just mash up the place. But there are many people that can give you props nowadays, so sometimes you got to blow your own trumpet.
Go there and do it. Let people know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we've been doing some awesome work for the last year or so outside of Barbados, and really repping. We did the St. Lucia Jazz Festival. You don't got soca on a jazz festival.
Listen, though.
We did.
There have been so many great reviews about that performance.
Yeah,
so
man, I heard so. I heard so. But we and again, we just went out to have a good time. We just went out to have a ball, and people really enjoyed it. And we heard that it was the best night for the whole jazz festival, which is awesome. We've done Montreal Jazz Festival. We've done New Orleans Jazz Festival. We've done shows. Trust me, that Barbados should be proud of. We've run. If you want to put it as competition, that's the real competition. We ran some big names off the stage already. We ran them, man. Crossfire, we've done a really fairly decent job over the years representing. So that was my dream. My dream was to represent Barbados more than anything else. I knew I couldn't make it in football to represent, and there wasn't really a whole lot of other things. I couldn't make it in volleyball to represent.
And these are things you like to do?
And those are things that I love doing, yes. So the last resort was, I was not good enough at dominoes to represent anybody. The last thing for me was music, and it got to a stage where I was able to represent my country, and I'm very, very proud of that.
I wish I could put that teen talent clip there.
Is
this
what really going on?
You never get tired of seeing us asking if I like any teen talent, though. He's all brave.
She in a pink suit, imagine that. It was salmon, though. I was rocking from early, People don't understand that. I was fashionable from early. It was salmon. It was not pink. It was salmon.
Wait, so you're going to say that was your choice?
I didn't choose nothing, but I was rocking it.
I'm like, wow.
I was rocking it. No, many men can't make. Listen, let me be straight. I was very, very, very poor. And the guys from St. Barnabas, that community was awesome and still awesome. And those guys took me up. One body buy a pair of shoes for me. The next body put me on the back of a motorcycle and carry me by a tailor named Laddie. And Laddie used to tremble bad while he's steaming, got you frightened. and Laddie had some spare cloth. He had some spare cloth left by. He said, you want a suit? We can make a suit for you.
And it happened to be salmon.
Yeah. And I got, it was two suits. It was a white suit and a salmon suit. And those were all donations to the effort. And God is good. I went on to win the Teen Talent in first try. And with the same salmon suit. So I got to say enough respect to St. Barnabas for that. St. Barnabas 4-H Club. Still rocking. Still got them on my BlackBerry, and we chat a lot and stuff like that. So it's awesome,
How do you pay it forward? How do you give back now?
I try not to think about it as giving back, but helping others. Because I was helped. I had a lot of assistance. I was able to leave my house in St. Barnabas and go by a Terry Clark or a Curtis Gittins or a Kenny or a Victor and eat food and sit down and feel like a part of a family or a part of a friendship, you know. And the best thing to do is to just give back, and that gave me a lot of confidence. If it wasn't for them, I probably would never have had the confidence to go forward and be an entertainer. And sometimes that's all you need to do in giving back. Encourage young people one way or the other, you know. Be there for them. And that's how I see it as giving back. I'm not the sort of person that will go necessarily and stand up in a newspaper, say that I'm giving over this prize to this body or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm just saying that for me, when you're giving, you don't necessarily need to show up that you're giving. I don't necessarily like that. But for me,
your way.
Yeah, I do it in my way. It's not a cry on anybody because I understand the whole concept, you know. But for me, if I go to do something for somebody, you will never know. You really don't know unless they tell you. You will really know. That's how I am. That's how people were with me. Because I'm sure people could embarrass me and say, "I buy here a pair of shoes. These pair of shoes that he wears in school. I buy them for he." That kind of thing. People never did that, you know. So that's how I see it the same way.
All right, good stuff. Gotta say hi to some friends here. We got Tracy in the UK.
Tracy, big fan.
Yeah,
when we first
it's
met
in
them,
her name, man.
when we first met them, she had a crossfire tattoo too. When we first met them, it was like they never stopped. They They would come to Barbados every single year. We didn't meet them in Barbados. We met them someplace else. And that's how those people are. Those people are fans for life, like real fans, supporters. And I gotta say enough respect to them. Enough respect to Steve, Mom, hi, you know, the entire family. Enough respect, Tracy, for real.
Of course, and right here, Kimberly should be working. But, she come out this house, so that's all right. Ready. I'm being told this stuff. Right. So the general is in the building. I want to thank you so very much for taking your time. I know you're real busy.
Thank you very much.
Probably leave here and get on another plane.
Yeah,
right?
well, that's the plan.
Yeah, you got another plane again, huh?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
All right, my mate, come in now. Right. Right. So once again, good luck to you. I'm sure we're probably gonna meet up sometime in the festival. But before we go, you can do this here and then we can pull it up. Right?
What up?
You can do this. We can do it Friday again.
Oh. All right, if that's what you want to do, let me go. Let me go. It's crazy. Man, come in now. Oh. Yeah. And I hit the stage now. Let me go. I tell my friends this is the place to be. If you're looking for some fun, the DJ's bringing tunes them one by one. Another fella with a gun. The vibe's so sweet I need medication, Lord. To my sweetness in my soul. I'm feeling high, this party feels so nice. I feel I'm going to lose control, and I don't feel like sleep. Pull it off, forget what he judging.
Edwin,
Thanks for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Once again, guys, we're going to thank Edwin, and of course, thanks to Mark's Auto Spares.
Visit Mark's Auto Spares today at any of their 3 locations. Salter St. Michael, number 2 Bel Air St. George, or number 2 Darriston Plaza, Spooners Hill, St. Michael. Great service, same super prices, and the same new quality parts. Remember to apply for their membership Advantage card online or in store and save on new auto parts. Visit their website www.marksautospares.com to find the exact part you want today. Mark's Auto Spares, number 2 Bel Air St. George, 437-9819. Number 2 Darriston Plaza, Spooners Hill, St. Michael, 425-9361. And Salter St. Michael, 228-6992. Parking is available.
Mark's Auto Spares is also located at 6 Road, St. Philip. Telephone 271-1297.
We are 98.1 The One.
The so-called pop-up parties continue with your number